Howdy, mates. Good afternoon. How are we all doing today? It is Friday, November 17th, 2023. I am over visiting a what you call rather historic village. Welcome to what is known as Kalona. And Kalona was basically established in around the 1830s, 1840s, so it's been around for a while. And it's apparently known as the quilting capital in the state of Iowa. Such is the case because this town has a rich heritage of Mennonites as well as even the Amish. Now, as a matter of fact, the Amish community is still active out here. And that being said, one of the most prominent family members, or families, I should say, in Kalona were the Grady family. And they mostly had a combination of different stores, whether they were barber shops or general stores, merchandise, as well as even creameries, too. But you could say this is one of your very classic small town America types of places that really has that sense of community. And here is the depot house. This was used by the railroad. And some of the different buildings that you just saw were a schoolhouse, post office. And then it looks like over here we have a loom house. Ah, okay. Referring to weaving, spinning, and even textile. As I said before, that's been a huge craft in Kalona for the longest time. Oh wow, look at this. This is cool. Truly, I feel like it is a little bit of a lost art in terms of weaving and seamstressing. There you go. There's an actual loom right there, along with the spinning wheel. Wow. Very tedious, I will tell you that. My Grandma Lou was actually really into some of the sewing, at least. And I got to observe her, a few times throughout my lifetime. But I think ever since her passing, it does make me think what I would give to really show the appreciation for the kind of knowledge that she had in that regard. Because nowadays, when it comes to cotton especially, or polyester, it's mass produced. You don't really see it in this type of fashion anymore. So that's what I meant by earlier. It is truly a lost art. Actually, earlier in the main visitor center, they were hauling in a buggy, which of course are still used to this day by the Amish. They wanted, I'm just a visitor, right? So they wanted me to help them haul in the buggy into their museum. And when they saw my appearance, they were like, "Oh man, we gotta take a picture of you in a true straw hat," because I sort of fit the bill a little bit for what a true Amish gentleman would have looked like. You know, minus the mustache. Just get rid of that. It'd probably fit right in. You know, the other funny thing is when I work on my laundry, typically, you know how, of course, they usually don't associate with electricity. Now, typically, on occasion, I use the dryer. But otherwise, I really don't use a dryer too often. So rather, I hang my clothes after they've been washed. So it's like, in a sense, I was already performing a tradition that they use. So yeah, I'd probably fit right in just fine. I tell you what, like, just, it's cool. It's cool to really see this type of culture. To know, like, there's still one of the few groups of people who keep themselves in humble times. As we're in the day and age of where everything, I shouldn't say everything, but where there is so much instant gratification in the form of money, technology, and other distractions. The Amish really don't really succumb to that. And I do have to admit, that is something that's respectable. But when it comes to their bowl cuts, I'd rather go bowling than have a bowl cut. That was corny. Well, anyway, have a good one, you guys. Enjoy your Friday. And of course, Journey on a Journey is onwards. Take care.